Hello, my name is Quincy Blodgett and I did my presentation over Thailand. The reason that I chose Thailand was because my mom's best friend is from Thailand and travels there often. So it is just a country that kind of interests me and that one day I might get the chance to travel to. So, introduction. Thailand is my country. It's located in Southeast Asia. Thai is mainly spoke in Thailand. That's the main language. That a lot of people in Bangkok usually speak English, and it is an independent country. So the history of Thailand, Siam was the name of Thailand before officially named in 1939. Independent Siam was ruled by an absolute monarchy until the revolution in 1932. Since that time, Thailand has been ruled by a constitutional monarchy, and it is also ran by elected parliament. But most often the military authority is kind of the political ruler of Thailand. In 2006, the military aligned with the monarchy and overthrew elected government. New parliamentary elections were held in 2007 as promised by an interim government. Some of the history or historical figures were Queen Sorothea, who was the heroine during the 15th century. Kun Yang Mo was born in 1771. She was a very intelligent person and a skilled rider of horses and elephants. King Taskin the Great was credited the liberator of Siam from the Burmese occupation. So some of the facts about the government include the type, which is a parliamentary system, unitary state, and constitutional monarchy. It was really hard to find a lot of evidence or data about the type of government that is ran. In Thailand, there was just not very much information about it. But what I did find is that it's ruled by more than one. But some of the current leaders are the head of state, King Maha, and the head of government, Mr. Sirithria Tabasin. I'm sorry if I mispronounced these names. So the geography of Thailand is pretty interesting. The main river, Chao Phraya, is in the west and the Mekong in the east. There are also three main rivers that run through the northern mountains. Ping, that flows west to east. Yom and Nang generally flow south. Some major mountains, Kaimokuju, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce these, Do Chang Dao, Khao Chang Peak, and Phu Chi Pha. The climate is tropical climate. The mean temperature in the north is 79.3 degrees Fahrenheit. The mean temperature in the southeast is 81.5 degrees Fahrenheit. And I know that my mom's friend who's actually traveled to Thailand a lot says that it gets a lot hotter than this during the days. And that some interesting facts about this is that in Thailand, it's very common to have cockroaches and different types of species and big bugs because of the heat and the weather. It's also very common, like, for it always to be super, super humid. And it's just a very hot climate. Some of the demographics, the population is 71.6 million. The religion is 92.5% Buddhist, 5.4% Muslim, 1.2% Christian. Most of the population is Buddhist. As you can see, they have a lot of Buddhist temples and symbols around the whole country that are just kind of looked at as very symbolic and important. And these temples always need to be respected when you're traveling. So the culture, there was so many specialties for the food because it's just not typical food we eat all the time here. Some of the things were fried noodles, hot and sour shrimp, yellow curry, red curry, green curry, and like I said, many more Thai dishes. There was a whole list and I could have kept going on and on. Some of the festivals and celebrations, the Water Festival, Ghost Festival, and the Lantern Festival. All these festivals are really popular. The Lantern Festival seemed really interesting to me because they kind of launched the lanterns into the sky, and it is so many lanterns at once. And it kind of reminded me of the movie Tangled when they let all the lanterns go, and I thought that was really cool. The travel advice, the current travel advice from the US is a level 1, exercise normal precautions. So this just means that you need to take normal travel precautions and just kind of, you know, keep an eye, but nothing too serious. So to continue the culture, we have some do's and don'ts. Don't badmouth the royalty. This is a big no-no. Cover up in the temples because these are very important, and it can be disrespectful if you don't have proper coverings on. When entering homes, always take off your shoes and temples. This one was kind of weird not weird, but different for me because I don't like taking off my shoes in public places, and in public places you're supposed to do that. Definitely respect the Buddhist symbol. This is the #1 religion, so just kind of be respectful of that. Respect the monks. Once again, this is part of their religion, and when you travel, be respectful of that religion. And one that I found that was kind of funny was not to touch people's heads, and that's just something funny. I mean, I don't think that is very common here either, but that was funny. Okay, and tourism. So there's many historical sites. I'm gonna list off a few, and my pronouncing is probably not great. So, Surotaku Historical Park, Campaign Pet Historical Park, Pimai Historical Park, Panam Rung Historical Park, and Arothria Historical Park. So these are all just historical parks. Some of them are temples, mainly from the older times. You can see how they've worn over time, just like things we have here in America. Some unique attractions are the Red Lotus Lake. This is basically a lake with a bunch of red lotuses. It was really pretty. Wat Rung Kun Pharaoh Niku Cave. There's a lot of caves and just a lot of wilderness to be explored in Thailand, and a lot of pretty sights. Wat Sum Phran Temple. This is just a temple in Thailand that's really beautiful. The Irwan Kasading Waterfalls and Caves. This one really looked beautiful and pretty to me. It's some place I would like to travel to. If I ever went there, it would definitely be an attraction for me. And there's so much more, including markets, beaches, and even elephant sanctuaries. The markets there are very popular. When I was looking into just things, it's one of the things you must do if you go there. The beaches are gorgeous. They are just beautiful and very tropical, so it's definitely something you should see. And then the elephant sanctuaries, just be careful and mindful of where you're traveling to, how they treat the animals, and if they're credited, then I would definitely take a look at them. And then here is my bibliography, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And there's just so much more I could talk about Thailand. And it's just a really nice country and beautiful.